So you're sitting on hold with Wells Fargo customer service again. And as you approach the 30th minute, you think to yourself, man, these guys suck. I should switch banks. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing 5 reasons why I left Wells Fargo, and you should too. Coming up. Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Alvy Macias, and on this channel, I talk about personal finance, budgeting, and how to create more first generation and millennial millionaires. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell to join this community of like-minded people who are going to break the cycle of poverty and are easily the first in their family to create sustainable, long-lasting wealth. Okay, let's jump into the topic of today's video, starting with reason number 1 why I hate Wells Fargo and why you should consider leaving them. Reason number 1 are all of the hidden fees. The Wells Fargo checking accounts, savings accounts, and even their credit card accounts all have some form or another of fees. Now, these are often hidden fees, but most of the time, the fees are pretty upfront. Minimums in their checking account, so if you don't have $500, for example, in their checking account, then they charge you $12 to $15 just because you don't have a certain amount in your checking account, which I think is pretty ridiculous considering that's the bank's job to hold your money. Same thing goes for their savings accounts. If you don't have at least $500 in the savings account, then they also have the ability, and it states this on the savings account when you open it, to charge you a maintenance fee, which is total BS. There is no reason why there should be a maintenance fee when so many other competitors and banks do not have this fee, but yet Wells Fargo does. Reason number 2 is Wells Fargo provides little to no interest for your money. So as of the recording of this video, Wells Fargo checking accounts and their savings accounts offer anywhere from 0.01 to 0.02 interest on your money. The reason this is terrible is because there are so many other local credit unions or even online banks that are offering you upwards of 1%, not 0.01, but 1% interest on your money. And most of their savings account are at least 0.05% interest on your money. So the fact that Wells Fargo, an established bank, one of the big corporate banks, is only giving you 0.01 to 0.02 interest is ridiculous. And most people don't even realize how much of a crappy deal that is. Most of the other competitors have way better options. So for this reason, you should consider leaving Wells Fargo, and that was one of the reasons why I did also. Reason number 3 why I don't like Wells Fargo is their poor customer service. Most of us have already had that experience of calling up Wells Fargo, being on hold for 30 plus minutes, and then not getting what the issue was resolved. Most of the times, Wells Fargo doesn't have the capacity to handle all of their customers calling. And so what they do is they outsource those customer service calls to other countries and to other factories. This leaves you and me with long hold times and also not talking to someone who can easily address our situation. So for this reason, I do not think that Wells Fargo deserves your money or your business. Reason number 4. There have been countless scandals from the top down all throughout Wells Fargo's history. Most recently, the CEO of Wells Fargo said that there was not enough diverse talent in the workforce. Let alone this is already a major red flag and shows you the kind of establishment Wells Fargo is and who is running that show. But not only that, back in about 2008, 2010, I believe, Wells Fargo was literally caught opening up accounts in customers' name without customers knowing. So this right here is probably the biggest red flag to me in my mind. And you should obviously look at this and think,
if they're scandalous enough to open up accounts without people knowing, what else are they doing that they didn't get caught with?
These secret checking accounts that the Wells Fargo employees opened, they state that it was because of top-down pressure. And I totally understand that. If executives and managers are forcing you to get more accounts, then of course that culture is going to produce the kind of employees that are willing to do anything to get those numbers. And that's ultimately what I think this boils down to, is Wells Fargo's motto and understanding of their business model is it's all about the numbers and who cares what happens to the people. So just keep that in mind if you're still with Wells Fargo, and you should really consider talking to someone and figuring out if you did in fact have a fake checking account or a fake savings account opened up under your name. And last but certainly not least, reason number 5 why I dislike Wells Fargo and I left them, and I think you should too, is because it is extremely difficult to redeem any cash back or any points that you earn with their credit cards. So as of recording of this video, it is very difficult to redeem just any amount of cash back that you have earned on most of the Wells Fargo credit cards. It is still a policy of Wells Fargo that you have to have $25 increments in order to cash out your cash back. This doesn't sound like it'd be too difficult to achieve. However, what it is important to note is that you only get 1% cash back on almost all of Wells Fargo's credit cards. Now, of course, there are some exceptions with intro bonuses and different promotions, but if you've been around the game for a little while, Wells Fargo only gives you 1% cash back. So to give you a little bit of context with this, you would have to spend $5,000 in order to cash out $50 in cash back. So if you hit $4,800, you would have to spend another $200 to get to the 50 increment to then be able to cash out. It's just really stupid because it's cash back that I and you should be earning, but Wells Fargo makes you jump through yet another hoop to cash that in, and it's just really annoying. So there you have it, everyone. I really hope you found this video informative and educational, and consider possibly leaving Wells Fargo, because I know I did, and I've never once regretted that decision. I love the bank I'm with now, and I think Wells Fargo really needs to understand that they have not been playing nice and not been playing by the rules, and customers are paying attention to that. If you found this video entertaining or informative, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Question of the day for you all: have you all left Wells Fargo? And if so, why? Let me know down in the comment section below. Click or tap the screen now to view the playlist that I have in regards to how to build credit, how to repair your credit, and anything that is credit related. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.